Good morning guys, welcome back to the channel. It is a Monday morning, a fresh start to the week. I have just been out to do my weekly food shop. I managed to get everything that I needed, so I'm feeling pretty chuffed today, and I thought I would basically do another vlog like I did last week, talk you through my food shop and also just talk you through the food and the meals that I'm going to be eating this week, and then later on I'll fill you in a little bit more about how the cut's going and all things like that. Okay, so here we are, starting with eggs. I didn't actually get all of these eggs from the shop. My dad gifted me some and my mum gifted me some, and I managed to get one box from the shop, but that will be enough for this week, 3 eggs a day. And then I have got some white cod fillets, some onions, some spinach, some bagels. I've got some juice again to help me drink lots of water. I managed to get my hands on some of this house light dressing from Pizza Express. If you have been watching my vlogs, you'll know I'm obsessed with this stuff. I've got some croutons, some cucumber, oranges, strawberries. We've got some pork sausages there, some halloumi, which I'm so excited for. I love halloumi. 3 avocados, and then I don't know if anyone remembers these flumps. I used to eat these when I was a kid, and I saw these in the shop and thought that would be a perfect snack because last week I was definitely craving something sweet after meals, and these only have 68 calories in them, which is pretty good going. So I thought I'd pick up 6 of those, 1 for each day, and then I've got my milk as well. So that is today's food shop, and this will all last me for a week or 6 days because on a Sunday I normally kind of freestyle. What a beautiful sight. I've been taking so much pride in my fridge lately. I just love having it organised, which is something that I've never had much care for until I did the clean, or I cleaned it last week and then put everything back nice and organised, and I'm just loving it, the organisation. So for breakfast I've managed to obviously get hold of a load of eggs, so I'm going back to my OG scrambled eggs on a bagel. I'm so excited. Just in terms of kind of timings for food, at the moment, obviously I've reduced my calories and I will be reducing my calories even further as I kind of go through my cut. I have something that's like really been working quite well for me is postponing my first meal until midday. So I've been basically having breakfast at around 12 o'clock most days, and that's been working really well for me because I'm one of those people that the minute I eat my first meal, I just want to eat and keep eating and keep eating. So if I can hold out until about lunchtime, that just makes the window a little bit smaller. Kind of, I guess, like intermittent fasting, but I'm not really doing intermittent fasting. I'm just basically postponing my first meal. It works well for me. It's not something that I would like go and recommend to everybody, but that works for me. And then I just find that I get to the evenings and I feel fulfilled and I'm not, you know, starving hungry before I go to bed. So that's just something that I've been doing recently and it's been working really well for me. But I'm gonna cook breakfast now and I cannot wait. I literally just have a dash of milk in mine. It's like that much. Whisk it all up. Just break the yolks. They're really orange yolks. And then literally just grind a bit of pepper in there. The amount of times I have trapped Tilly in this cupboard. Tilly! You always climb in there and hide and I forget and then I trap you. Come on. Okay, that is breakfast. Scrambled egg on bagel with a coffee as always. And then I've just filled up my water bottle. This week's goal is to seriously up my water intake game. I was useless last week. Breakfast is down the hatch. Oh, every time a delivery driver goes past, I think it's something for me. So breakfast has been eaten. I wanted to show you some home decor bits. Basically, my next purchase for the house is going to be some frames for this wall behind me. I'm just sat on my sofa in the front room, and I wanted to show you how I've actually gone about kind of planning what frames and prints I want on the wall and how I want to I want to do like a little collage on the wall. Oh my god, my bench is here. Oh, it was for me. Oh, he's in there. Oh, look what's here. I'm literally so excited and surprised because this wasn't meant to be due until Wednesday, but my bench is here. I'm so excited to put this up and get it out in that front garden. What have we got here? Little kitty cats. So what I was saying basically was I'm going to show you how I've kind of created a bit of a plan for these prints. These have been something in the pipeline that I've wanted to purchase for so long now. This wall is so bare and it would probably be the last thing that would be needed for this room. So it was kind of a big deal to get it right, and these prints are not cheap. I don't know if you guys have ever bought like fancy wall prints, but they are not cheap. So it was 100% like an investment. I think I spent in total on I think I got 5 big prints and 3 small prints, £180 in total, and that's not even with the frames. I ordered those without frames. So this is the website that I bought from. It's the, I think I'm saying this right, it's the I Am Fee website, and it's absolutely brilliant. It kind of goes perfectly with the decor that I love, bright, funky colours. And what I did was I spent all of yesterday wish listing a load of prints that I love. You can kind of grasp the colour scheme that I was going for. Really bright, funky colours. Some I did actually find for some other rooms in my house, but I wanted to focus mainly on this front room. So I wish listed loads, and then I kind of sat down and basically decided on the ones that I loved the most. And then what I did, which is a little tip for you if you're kind of in the same position as me and you want to make a collage, was I saved all of the ones that I loved to my photos on my laptop, and then started kind of just like putting together some just ideas. And I actually like played around with this for quite a few hours, just putting photos together, getting the sizes, seeing what worked best. I wanted to kind of bring lots of different colours in, so I really did have to have a little play around with this, and I was just sort of like moving pictures. By the way, my laptop's so slow. Look at it, what's it doing? It's having a moment. Just like moving pictures in and out, and this is what I have decided on. So these are the actual prints that I've ordered in, and I am so pleased with how that looks. And basically the wall that those prints are going to go on is this wall here, and I haven't quite worked out, ooh, is that focused? I haven't quite worked out whether I'm going to have them like all on this wall or all on that wall, or another cool idea that I thought would be, just focus that, would be to have kind of some here and then have some here, so it's like more in the corner. But I don't know, I'm just going to wait until they come, and then I'll definitely do a vlog where I show you, oh my gosh, it's not focusing. I'll definitely do a vlog where I show you guys kind of me putting them up and sort of what it looks like. I'm so excited because once they're on the wall, this room will be pretty much done. And yeah, I'm really, really excited. Like, you can tell, guys, that my colour scheme is funky, bright colours. I'm obsessed with colour. I feel so much more like alive and inspired and kind of upbeat when I'm in a colourful environment. I've always been drawn to colour. I'm going to get this bench out now and try and put it together. I don't know whether to put it together in the lounge and take it out, but it might actually, it probably won't fit through that door. I don't know even if I'll be able to put this on my own, but it's another life skill that I'm going to try and achieve. Hello, darling. You're not on the vlog very much, are you? Because you're an outdoor cat and your sissy's an indoor cat. So she gets most of the screen time. Hello, Auntie. This is my first fur baby, my first child.
We're on to more lifestyle shots now.
Oh my goodness. We have a bench, but that was so difficult to put up. I don't know whether I'm just being thick, but the review said it was really easy to put up. I am sweating. That was difficult. I don't think I followed the instructions properly and ended up doing it in a really difficult way. Now I have the task of getting this bench out of my front room and through that door, so wish me luck. She doesn't know how to get down. Look at that. I'm literally so happy with how that looks. Cute. Just need to get a few little plant pots in there, I think, now. Okay, it is lunchtime and I am going to be making a sausage and halloumi salad. Oh, you're so naughty. He literally shows me up every time I film. We've got the sausages and halloumi cooking, and then over here I'm just preparing the salad, and I'm going to be having a smoothie as well. I'm sticking with the same smoothie recipe from last week because that worked really well for me. I love the avocado in the smoothie. I feel like it gives you a burst of energy as well for the day. So I'm having my smoothie too. Oh, and if you didn't watch the last few vlogs, then in the smoothie I've got some strawberries, a handful of spinach, some bio yogurt, a whole orange, some avocado and some ice. Look at that for presentation. And we get the dressing, just a little bit. Oh yeah. Wow, look at that. I kind of overdid the sausages, but I feel like it adds a bit of a barbecue vibe. That is like proper barbecue food. Sausages, halloumi, salad. Love it. And then I've got my smoothie as well. If that's not the epitome of health, then I don't know what is. Look at this little baby boy. Look at you. So adorable. You're so adorable. Oh, darling. You're so cute. I've just realised I really need to get a pot for this. I've had this plant. This is just an artificial one. But I've had it for so long now and I never got a pot for it. So I think I'm going to have a little look on Amazon and get something cute. Obviously got to get something funky. Some bright colours. Ain't that right, Monty? Ain't that right? You bedding down for the night? I've just realised I completely forgot to take my morning sups. It's late afternoon now, but it doesn't really matter. And I didn't know whether I have told you guys recently about the supplements that I take in the morning. The first one I take is spirulina and chlorella. And I've took this for a long time now. Spirulina is basically like green superfood. So you guys know I am rubbish with my veggies. I'm trying to be better, and actually I'm getting pretty good, especially with the smoothies, but I've always taken spirulina just because I want to make sure that I am getting in all those nutrients. Obviously it's not to replace what you should be eating, which is like, you know, all your veggies, but it's definitely good if you're someone like me that struggles a little bit to get them in each meal. The other thing that oh, bollocks. The other thing that I take is turmeric. I don't take this all year round normally, but I do take it usually when I'm kind of doing a cut or I'm looking to lean up a little bit. Basically, the turmeric is amazing to aid kind of like digestion, help with digestion, and kind of just settles everything in your stomach. Sometimes I can feel quite bloated and just like my digestion's a little bit off, so I do find that the turmeric really helps to just kind of like ease that and let everything flow a little bit better. So yeah, I just thought I would show you those. I take those in the mornings, and at some point I'll show you the ones that I take in the evenings as well. I'm not a huge supplement person, I don't take loads. However, these are the two ones that I have taken consistently for a long time now, and they're really good for me. But yeah, I am going to be going on a run soon. I feel really full. This is the issue. I'm really full, but I really want to go on my run. I don't want to leave it too late. But at the same time, running on a full stomach is not great. So I'm going to have to kind of wait it out a little bit. And then I think I'm going to do a workout. If I'm being completely honest, I'm not enjoying the home workouts at all. I've been using some like adjustable dumbbells, and I've got a barbell as well. And to be honest, it's just, I mean, I'm really lucky to have the equipment, but they just don't, maybe I'm just being picky, but it's kind of like stop, start all the time, because you have to readjust the dumbbells, you have to like change the weights up. Sometimes you just like can't be bothered to change the weight, so you end up using a weight that's too light or a weight that's too heavy, and it's just like, I can't seem to get the flow of a workout, and I kind of dread it a little bit. Maybe I'll get there, I don't know, but today I think I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm kind of just feeling getting a big sweat on, so I'm actually going to YouTube some home workout live videos that I can do kind of, that I can like follow along with. So I will probably film the workout for you. Obviously, I won't be taking credits. It will be whatever workout video I can find on YouTube. But I'll probably film that for you. That's like not a normal workout for me. I'm very much into my heavy weightlifting. I'm not a HIIT person normally. But at the same time, these home workouts are not the one right now. So I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to give the HIIT style a go, see what I can do. And yeah, I'm going to probably just sit down, let my food digest, and head out for a run. I'm on week 3 of Couch to 5K. A little bit nervous because I did actually find week 2 a lot harder than week 1. So I'd be interested to see what the runs are for week 3. I was definitely struggled through week 2 a little bit. I'm sure it will be okay. I'm sure it will be okay, but I'll update you when I'm back. Oh my goodness, I am home. That was difficult. I'm sweating. That was so much fun though. Literally the half an hour goes so quickly, because she tells you when you're halfway and you're literally like, what? Like, it goes so quickly, but it's absolutely gorgeous where I run. Like, I wish I could take the camera to show you guys like the route that I get to run. I have a huge lake near where I live, and it's absolutely beautiful, especially at this time of night. Of day, evening, because the sun's kind of just starting to go down and it's like golden. The run itself, so week 3, is basically a 5-minute walk to warm up, which it has been every week, and then, so it's a little bit different this time, because you run for 90 seconds, walk for 90 seconds, then you run for 3 minutes. That was hard. That's the longest I've had to run, and I know 3 minutes sounds like nothing, but I am not a runner, so it was difficult. And then you walk again for 3 minutes, run for 90 seconds, walk for 90 seconds, and then you run for 3 minutes, and then you cool down. And it went really quickly, but I absolutely love it. It's such an endorphin hit. I honestly get such a buzz from it. I 100% think that even after the whole like lockdown stuff finishes and we go back to normal life, fingers crossed that we do, obviously, I will definitely keep the runs going, because I feel so good from them. But I'm back home now. I feel like I just need to go straight into this workout. I'll film it for you, but it probably won't be the best angles, just because I want to get in there and get it done and finish. But yeah. Right, I'm gonna go for this full body home workout by Whitney Simmons, because she's absolutely incredible and you cannot go wrong with her. So I'm gonna give this a go. Fingers crossed it's not too hard. Never did I think I would be doing a home HIIT workout in my front room, but it just happened and I feel really good for it. How did you go, Monty? Monty thought I was playing when I got down and did the press-ups. He started playing with me and I was like, no, it's not the time for playing. Come here. I really enjoyed that. I absolutely loved going for the run and then coming home, sticking on a follow along workout and just getting sweaty. I didn't actually realise until I put it on that it was a dumbbell workout. She did do resistance band alternatives, but I didn't have either of those to hand. So I just did it with body weight and I kind of used the new poof, to sort of just add a tiny bit of resistance. But what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is, because I loved doing that so much, is probably get the dumbbells out that I have, get the barbells out, and there are loads of these on YouTube. So I'm gonna find a couple that have like dumbbells and barbells included in as well and just do those. I think I enjoyed that more than I've enjoyed any of the workouts that I've done. And something that I need to just realise is that I'm never going to be able to simulate a gym environment. Like, I just don't have the equipment, I don't have like the loud music and the vibe of a gym, and I'm not going to while we're going through this lockdown. So I just need to work out to feel good and just stop focusing so much on like working on my physique and just try and train because I love it and I enjoy it. And that's why I started fitness in the first place. So I think I need to like bring that element back into my training, and the endorphins are running right now. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. Would really recommend it to any of you guys if you guys are struggling with kind of finding the motivation to do your workouts at home. I know the feeling, it's just not the same, but we gotta crack on. Okay, so it's dinner time. For dinner, I am going to be doing a cod fillet with some rice and some spinach. I'm going to season the cod fillet with a little bit of salt, because a little bit of salt's good for us, and some cayenne pepper. I never actually eat cod, and I don't think I've ever actually cooked cod either, so wish me luck. Okay, so I'm just in my gym jams. In fact, I think I'm going to move you here so it's a little bit lighter. You'll notice that my kitchen is extremely dark, and that's basically because all of the light bulbs, the fuse blew, and then I never repaired it. So I've got one little lamp over there. I'm using the light off my cooker, and I have some fairy lights as well. So it's kind of sets the tone a little bit. It's kind of romantic. No, it's not romantic at all. But I kind of should have put this at the beginning of the vlog, but oh well, it's fine. If you made it all the way through this vlog, then thank you. Basically, I also forgot to mention that I did a weigh-in this morning. So I'm doing weigh-ins pretty much daily at the moment, and I weighed myself in this morning and I've actually gone up only by a kilogram or so, but obviously that's not the goal at the moment. But this could be down to a couple of things. I am due my period anytime soon, so it's probably that. It's probably my body holding on to a little bit of water, which is absolutely fine. Or it could just be the fact that my calories aren't quite right. Something that you have to be aware of when you start a cut is there's going to be a little bit of playing around with calories, a little bit of playing around with macros at the beginning. And this is why I'm actually weighing myself in daily, because I want to gauge like how my body's responding to the calories or to the macros. So I'm going to have to play around a little bit. It didn't help that last week I wasn't actually as consistent as I would have liked to be, but because of the circumstances at the moment, I'm not putting so much pressure on myself. If I'm not consistent one day, that's okay, we move on. Things are a little bit weird at the moment, and I can't expect myself to be like nailing this cut 100%. So what I think I'm kind of going to do is basically stick with these calories and macros for another week, still weigh myself daily, and if things still isn't budging, or in fact the scale is going up, then that's when we just slowly bring the calories down a notch, or I take my carbs down a little bit. We just have a little play around, and that's kind of how I approach my cut. Also, bearing in mind that normally in my job, in my day-to-day job, I am on my feet all day, so my maintenance calories before and my energy expenditure before is completely different to what it is right now. I'm literally spending the majority of the time sat down in my house at the moment, so yeah, I might need to just have a little play around and bring my calories a little bit lower than what I would have done maybe in the past. So that's kind of a little bit of an explanation about what my plan is going forward. I might need to introduce a little bit more walking. Maybe I'll go on my run and then do a little bit of walking after, just to get my step count up, just to keep me moving a little bit more. We just have a little play around, but the main thing is that you don't freak out. I haven't put my body through a cut for a long time, so this is going to be a lot of gauging where I'm at, gauging how well my body responds to certain things. So it's all part of the process, but I'm going to keep you guys completely updated on the vlogs. If you're following along, that's amazing. If you ever have any questions about anything at all, you might be going through your own cut and you want to know something, pop it in the comments below or send me a message over on my Instagram. I'm going to pop this in the oven now and get cooking. Oh, look at that fish. I just decided to grill that for 10 minutes. I hope it's okay. I put some cayenne pepper on top as well, just to add a little bit of flavour. Cod's one of those things that really lacks in flavour, so it can be a little bit bland to eat, so I've tried to jazz it up a little bit. I've got some rice here. This is just the white and brown basmati rice. I've just used literally like a quarter of the pack of this. I didn't have many carbs with this meal plan, so I could only have a quarter of a pack of rice, but that's actually a decent amount there. So I'm just going to put the fish on the plate. Beautiful. And then I've put a little bit of the House Light dressing on my salad. Of course, you'll be seeing a lot of that. And then the secret ingredient, I'm going to put a little bit of lemon over the fish, and that should be dinner complete. I've got my flump for dessert. Okay guys, I've just had dinner and I've had my flump. I'm going to head up to bed now and I'm going to wrap the vlog up here. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much guys for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you very, very soon.